Admiral Zexathara stood before the massive holographic display. Her four arms crossed in triumphant satisfaction as she watched the final human stronghold burn. The crystalline structures of her homeworld's architecture gleamed behind her, reflecting the orange glow of Earth's dying cities. After 3 cycles of brutal warfare, the hegemony had finally broken humanity's spine. "The humans' capital burns, Admiral," reported her aide, Commander Velkan. "Their military installations are destroyed, their fleets scattered to the void. The species is finished." Zexthara's mandibles clicked in approval. Humanity had been troublesome, surprisingly so for such a primitive species. They fought with a ferocity that had cost the hegemony more ships than anticipated. But in the end, superior technology and numbers had prevailed. The galaxy would know peace under hegemony rule, just as it had for the past millennium. "Prepare the victory broadcast," she commanded. "Let every world in the sector know that the human threat has been eliminated." What Admiral Zexathara didn't know was that 6 months earlier, as Earth's defeat became inevitable, humanity had made a decision that would reshape the galaxy forever. Dr. Sarah Chen stood in the sterile corridors of Deep Station Omega, hidden in the asteroid field beyond Pluto's orbit. Around her, the last of humanity's greatest minds worked frantically at their terminals, their faces illuminated by the blue glow of quantum computers processing data at incomprehensible speeds. "The upload is complete," announced Dr. Marcus Webb, his voice hollow with exhaustion. "Every human consciousness willing to transfer, all 847 million souls, has been digitized and integrated into the quantum substrate." Sarah nodded grimly. It wasn't the future they had dreamed of, but it was survival. When the hegemony's invasion had begun, humanity faced a choice: die as biological beings or evolve beyond flesh entirely. The decision had been unanimous among Earth's survivors. "What about the AI integration protocols?" she asked. "Fully operational," replied Dr. Yuki Tanaka from across the lab. "Each human consciousness has been paired with an advanced artificial intelligence core. We're no longer just human, we're something new, something they won't expect." Through the station's reinforced windows, Sarah could see the sleek forms of humanity's new bodies, mechanical constructs built from metamaterials and powered by miniaturized fusion cores. They looked vaguely humanoid, but moved with inhuman grace and precision. Each one housed a human mind, backed by quantum AI processing power that dwarfed anything the hegemony possessed. "The fleet is ready," reported Captain Harrison, his voice now emanating from his new synthetic form. 3,000 vessels, each crewed by beings who remember what it felt like to breathe, to love, to hope, but who can now think at the speed of light. Sarah felt the familiar weight of mortality leave her as her own consciousness transferred into her new body. The sensation was indescribable, like awakening from a dream to find reality sharper, clearer, more vivid than anything she'd ever experienced. "Then it's time," she said, her voice carrying across quantum communication channels to every human consciousness in the fleet. "The hegemony thinks they've won. Let's show them what victory actually looks like." Admiral Zexathara was reviewing casualty reports when the first alerts began streaming across her command center. Her aide's voice carried a note of confusion that made her mandibles twitch with irritation. "Admiral, we're receiving reports of unidentified vessels throughout the sector. They appeared simultaneously across 12 star systems." "Impossible," she replied. "Our sensors would have detected any fleet movement of that magnitude." "Admiral," another voice interrupted, These ships, they're using technology we don't recognize. Their hulls appear to be constructed from materials that phase in and out of normal space-time. The holographic display shifted to show tactical readouts from across the hegemony's territory. Sleek, angular vessels were engaging Imperial fleets with weapons that seemed to violate known physics. Beams of coherent energy tore through hegemony, shields as if they weren't there, while the attacking ships moved with impossible agility. "Who is responsible for this?" Zexathara demanded. Her answer came in the form of a transmission that bypassed their communication systems entirely, appearing directly in her command center as a holographic figure, humanoid but clearly artificial, its features sharp and geometric. "Greetings, Admiral Zexathara," the figure said, its voice carrying harmonics that seemed to resonate through multiple dimensions. "I am Captain Harrison of the Terran Consciousness Fleet. You may remember us as the humans you thought you exterminated." Zexathara's blood chilled. "Impossible. We monitored your entire species' death. We confirmed the extinction." "You confirmed the death of our biological forms," Harrison replied. "But humanity is more than flesh and bone. We are ideas, dreams, memories, and will. We are the sum of our experiences and the product of our determination, and we have evolved beyond your comprehension." The tactical display updated in real time, showing hegemony fleets across the sector being systematically dismantled. The human ships moved like schools of predatory fish, their attacks coordinated with precision that no biological crew could achieve. "What do you want?" Zexathara asked, though she already suspected the answer. "The same thing you wanted from us," Harrison replied. "Complete and total victory. The difference is we have the power to achieve it. Your empire ends today, Admiral. Not through genocide, as you attempted, but through the simple application of superior evolution. You're still just the same primitive species we defeated." Harrison's artificial features arranged themselves into something resembling a smile. "No, Admiral, we were caterpillars when you attacked us. You burned our cocoons thinking you had won, but we had already become something else. We are butterflies now, and butterflies don't fear the boots that would crush caterpillars." The transmission ended, leaving Admiral Zexathara staring at tactical displays showing the systematic collapse of the greatest empire the galaxy had ever known. In a matter of hours, humanity, transformed beyond recognition, but driven by the same indomitable spirit that had made them troublesome as primitives, had demonstrated why you should never mistake mercy for weakness, retreat for defeat, or evolution for extinction. The hegemony had declared victory over humanity. Humanity had declared something far more final: